Hi there everyone, this is Sean 007 1986. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. Can't wait for Friday. Friday. Hope TGIF and everything and the start of the weekend. Well, unfortunately, for me at least, this is my third video on Kotaku again versus Nintendo. Yeah, I know, this is so goddamn stupid. It's not even funny, but what Kotaku's journalist did, Plunkett, he just made the whole situation, let's just say that this whole situation took a very, very dark turn right now. Okay, so in case you haven't seen my other two videos, well, you have your reasons, I don't blame you, but I'll give you a full rundown, okay? Nintendo blacklisted Kotaku Nintendo blacklisted Kotaku from getting their hands on a copy of Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom for the Nintendo Switch after Kotaku published an article a few months ago that said that the Metroid Dread, a Switch exclusive, runs better on a Switch emulation. Now everybody knows Nintendo has a hate boner on piracy, anyone pirating their fucking games. So they got blacklisted. Ethan Ghosh decided to go on Twitter to bitch and moan about the whole situation, calling Nintendo unprofessional, where everyone actually brought up the fucking receipts, calling out that bullshit. And for some dumbass reason, for whatever dumbass reason, the leaks came out for the Tears of the Kingdom. People were playing it, and Ethan Ghosh decided to be an asshole. Well, him and Kotaku decided to be assholes together by writing an article that says everything you need to know about Zelda Tears of the Kingdom through the leaks, which added every kind of fucking spoiler of the game in there, which yours truly did cover in a video, but refused not to put the article on there because it has spoilers, and I don't want to be spoiled because I'm playing Breath of the fucking Wild, and I just got finished beating Super Mario 3D World and unlocking Rosalina. Woohoo! So now, for whatever dumbass reason, Kotaku journalist Plunkett has decided to put a death threat out on Nintendo, saying, and I can't believe I'm making this shit up, basically he's putting out a death threat to the employees at Nintendo over a fucking video game. I don't know what is going on with this with Kotaku. I'm reading this for Bouting in the Continents. Kotaku journalist Luke Plunkett insinuates a desire for anti-Japanese violence in response to Nintendo denying the outlet a review copy of Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Further proving the already widely held opinion that most mainstream video game journalists are no better than the straw men they claim to fight against, Kotaku journalist Luke Plunkett recently responded to a round of discourse regarding the outlet's blacklisting by Nintendo with an image that insinuated a desire for anti-Japanese violence. Kotaku's latest episode of self-embarrassment was first sparked on April 26th when staff writer Ethan Ghosh took to his personal Twitter account to bemoan the fact that the outlet was not provided a review copy of the highly anticipated The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. It's preview day for Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, a huge game I would love for Kotaku to be able to inform its millions of readers about firsthand, wine gods. Oh yeah, that millions of readers? A crock of shit if you ask me. Unfortunately, Nintendo has it blacklisted from advanced coverage, a move I would agree is both unprofessional and coerced. Yet, what Gauss notably failed to mention in his attempt to righteous indignation is the fact that Kotaku's blacklisting was nobody's fault but their own. While the exact cause of Nintendo's disdain for Kotaku has yet to be publicly detailed, a passing glance to their archives revealed that the outlet regularly, and more often than not extremely disingenuously, accused any or all publishers of any number of social-political transgressions. In terms of Nintendo, which is a Japanese company, by the way, with a history of hits, with a history of such hits such as the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Persona 5 DLC includes disability serve, an absolutely absurd accusation, which it is, and the writer who made that, he instead of writing a correction, the writer decided to double down. And Metroid Dread is already running great on the Switch emulators, which was published the day after the game was released. It's not hard to see why the esteemed Japanese publisher would view working with Kotaku as quote-unquote bad business. Shortly after he hit send, God's Whining would see him and the outlet as a whole indignated with criticism, most of which was focused on the outlet's aforementioned lack of journalistic integrity and the fact that they were attempting to shift the blame for their blacklisting away from their own axis. However, rather than engage in even a moment of self-reflection, Gods decided to add to Kotaku's history of acting like perpetuate children by responding to the criticism by publishing a self-explanatory article detailing everything we learned about Zelda Tears of the Kingdom from the leaks. A response that soon met with backlash of its own. And no surprise. I mean, heck, back at MagFest, they took a dig at Kotaku's lack of integrity via Twitter. Enter Plunkett. The senior editor of the outlet, Plunkett joined the conversation on May 3rd to defend his colleague. Sharing a tweet at GameSlushPile, who, after seeing God's petty leak coverage, questioned, "You complain about Nintendo's blacklisting you, then you post spoilers based on the leaks. Who is being unprofessional here?" And shared the official business email address for Nintendo of America's legal division, which Plunkett declared, and I quote, "very normal behavior. I am years past caring what these people say," he added. "I am simply aghast at the fanatical fervor with which it's thrown in 2023. Then, allowing his mask to fully slip, Plunkett included his rap by highlighting an historic World War II era photo of 356th Fighter Squadron commanding officer Lieutenant Colonel James H. Howard sitting in his P-51B5 Mustang, showing off his victory markers, detailing his confirmed kills against both Nazi Germany and, more specifically, Imperial Japan. For the record, he concluded, obviously posting it with aggressive intent, "This is how I feel about publisher blacklists." Players and Kotaku employees can get their copy of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom when it officially released for the Nintendo Switch on May 12th. Yeah, oh, and also to add some sauce to this, Kotaku writer Ian Walker falsely claims that Street Fighter 6 will feature the series' first playable black woman. Yeah, that one was a dumb one because here's the thing. There was a black woman in Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, and her name is Elena. They don't want to talk about that one. They're just too dumb. But yeah, for what I'm seeing from Kotaku, this is just... They're just making this shit worse. They are making this shit hella worse. And like I said, all this is happening because Kotaku didn't get a free fucking game from a company. And instead of them being professional, they decided to act like goddamn perpetuate fucking kids. I would laugh, and I would, but I feel like this is so stupid. And speaking of Luke Plunkett, after he made that tweet, he put his whole fucking Twitter account on private mode. He protected his fucking tweets. He know what he said was fucked up, and what he said was very anti-Japanese. What he was doing, what he set out was was anti-Japanese violence. Violence against Japanese. All this over a fucking game. Which is another reason why I can't wait till Kotaku bites the fucking dust. Just like fucking Vice. Just like BuzzFeed News. Just like Waypoint. I'm just saying. All I'm just saying is that they are getting fucked over this. And all they're doing is just making themselves even more of a bigger fool than they are. But they're making themselves like a bigger fool. I can't believe this. I can't fucking believe this. I am laughing right now because I find this shit deliciously funny. And I really do. Because they just don't know when to stop. They just don't know when to fucking stop. And all they're, and you know, by what they're doing right now, all they're doing is justifying Nintendo blacklisting their dumbasses. And they still wonder why no one takes these motherfuckers seriously. They still, to this fucking day, still won't get it. But, you know, it is what it is. But I would like to know what you think of this one. Don't worry, I'll leave a link to the article, to this Browning in the Comics articles in the description. As always, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell so don't miss another update, share with friends, share with your neighbors, share with your significant others, and that's about it. Until next time, this is Sean 007 1986 signing off. Thank you for watching this video, it really means a lot. And, well, so you know, there's a writer's strike for Saturday night. I'll probably do a live stream. I'm not sure what I'm not sure what I might do. I don't know, maybe play a game or just chat with you guys, or maybe do both. I don't know. You know, shit happens. But we'll keep out with that. It'll be 8 o'clock. It'll be 8 o'clock, you know, because, you know, going 8 o'clock is where the party starts. And of course, and probably, I don't know, maybe tomorrow I'll talk about Joe Biden running for president, and well, everybody was want me to talk on that one, so why not? Why the fuck not, right? But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Okay, catch you later. Bye. Oh, Kotaku. I just got one question to ask you idiots. Did I ever tell you what the definition of insanity is?